This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank20.
Paramount Game Studio has been revealed, and the first game is to be set to be announced during Summer Games Fest. According to the V-Scooper, Sega of America and Paramount have also discussed the possibility of future Sonic games from the studio. Are we talking about a new game canon outside Sonic Team games canon control? Could this possibly a new canon be based off the Sonic Cinematic Universe? Sound off below. In fact, here's the article right here for further confirmation that they're planning shared control expansion of the Sonic universe, treated now as one big franchise. Films and series are being developed to complement the games and vice versa. The next Sonic game will align with the idea, and it makes perfect sense when you think about it, which explains why Sonic's 35th anniversary has kind of been a letdown. I'll get more into that in another take, but yeah. When you look at where things are going right now with Sega, you're realizing, okay, 2026 feels like a nothing burger year, while for 2027, they're going to go all in with all their heavy hitters. That's the way I see things going. That's why I think that Sonic Frontiers 2, or whatever the next project is going to be called, is going to release November 2027. They want to wait until Sonic Movie 4 passes first, get some ideas there, and then, of course, use 5 months of development time to finish the final product. So that I could see that happening. But furthermore, now with Paramount's game studios, things are really looking interesting now, because we could have a different canon into the franchise just in case if Sonic Team doesn't want to comply. Like I said, the problem with working for Sonic Team and Sega, you got to deal with so many draconian laws, so many mandates. You really don't have any creative freedom over there. Again, it's just depressing working for them. I'm sorry, you're never going to get, quality writing like you did back in the old days unless some changes happen. Yeah, speaking of Paramount Game Studio, Amy Hennig, previously writer of the Uncharted series and Jak and Daxter, is now the creative director of Paramount Game Studio, a new studio combining Paramount Interactive and new media together. So obviously she has an amazing resume right here. Again, you could all discuss in the comment section if she's a right hire. Again, her resume, makes her qualified for the job. I'll leave it at that. If it wasn't for Paramount, none of these members of Sonic Team would even have a job. And that's a fact right there. The company was in purgatory after the commercial failure of Sonic Forces. Alright, and that is a fact right there. People could say whatever they want. At the end of the day, Paramount is responsible for why the Sonic brand is even popular right now, or even recognizable. Look at where we're at right now. They're building an empire already with 3 movies, a Knuckles spin-off series, and much more planned. Further, what does that tell you? Paramount has a plan right here moving forward. Meanwhile, for Sega and Sonic Team, what do they have planned? You got nothing for the 35th anniversary. They're cozying off Sonic Racing Crossroads DLC, and that's about it. Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition is not going to solve anything. Again, we're not, I'm not really excited for what Sega's doing right now. Yet Paramount's doing a better job at Sonic the Hedgehog than the own company themselves. What does that tell you right there? I would rather have Paramount control Sonic the Hedgehog than even Sega, because at least they actually give a damn about the IP. And I guarantee you, the first chance they would make Sonic Amy canon and make money off them the right way, rather than Sonic Team just stand there and do nothing for over 3 decades. And I'm being honest about that. Let me know what y'all think. Peace out.